Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we're going to be doing the quest A Path Unveiled. It's a level 90 uh, endwalker tank roll quest. Keeper the Entwined Serpents is pleased to see you. Impeccable timing as always, but moments ago the Elder Seedseer sent word to go and fetch you. She's already on her way and will explain everything herself when she arrives. Shown shows what both Moogle and man alike have sallied forth, branches in hand, to the far reaches of the forest. Soon their task shall be completed. Though the shadows of death yet looms large, they do not allow despair into their hearts. They hold fast to their faith in a brighter future. We shall see their hope rewarded, and by the grace of the elementals, consign these grim days to memory. We need only succeed in summoning the Earman Hedge. You may recall that the Great One's words were muddled and esoteric. I believe it was an instruction to carry out the esoteric ceremony in order to expunge the corruption befallen in the forest, that the once sainted earth may begin to mend. For you see, when the Ermine Hedge last was formed, it was to protect the Twelveswood from threats without. The Great One acted as a guardian, embracing the woods to shield them as a father would his child. On this occasion, however, we will call upon it to nourish and revitalize, as a mother nurses her child to make them strong against sickness. In channeling the power of the elementals in this way, we can stem the spread of the Gleipnir's poison, and the scars of its passing will finally heal. At least that was what the Great One intended to say, I believe. The Seedseer Council agrees with my interpretation as it permitted me to perform the ceremony. I have in my possession the single branch, the final one to be attached to the eldest tree of the Twelveswood. For all that you have done to aid us thus far, I ask you to accept this honor. Who better to set the final stone in this new foundation for everlasting peace? You who have sacrificed so much for the sake of others. If we had even a sliver of your courage, we could move mountains. Thank you, my friend. We will find the tree of which I spoke in front of the Leatherworkers Guild. Let us depart. Look to the boughs above, and you'll see a spot where the bark has been discolored by age and the elements. There you must affix the branch. You are quite the climber, and with that, all preparations are now complete. Let us return to the guardian tree, and with the aid of the Great One, deliver salvation to the whole of the Twelveswood. If it's truly Isura's lingering resentment for the elementals that drives the blasphemy, then it will surely come. For the sake of the man he was, I must try to appeal to his reason. But should I fail, then we'll have no recourse but to fight. Regardless, this day we shall bid farewell to Gleipnir. Through the branches of the guardian tree, the 12 wood has become as one. In summoning the ermine hedge, every element of his sacred lands will be imbued with the Great One's nourishing ether. The forest will be empowered to heal itself, to break free of Gleipnir's despair. The ceremony is complex and delicate, and I must maintain focus. I trust you will do what is necessary to see that I am not interrupted. Gleipnir comes. Defend the elder seats here. Are the elementals so deserving of your scorn? Do you hate me, too, for my horns? I knew a boy once, a boy who called them gifts, symbols of blessing he resolved to share with the world. Yet the beast before me now brings naught but misery and death, marks its victims with chains to bind and condemn. To share in its suffering, I was not there for you then, but I am here for you now, to unmake what you have become. I shall begin the ceremony. Stand fast and remember what we fight for. You will leave them alone if I have anything to say about it. It'd be nice if you work just a little bit faster. My prayers have been heard. May your embrace shield us and cleanse the corruption from our home.
By the grace of the elementals!
You are mine.
By the light of the crystal!
Oh, so that did nothing.
I shall ease your hurts.
Didn't realize it was a multi-hit.
Be gone with you! What's will be done?
There we go. Through sacred soil and azure skies, may your compassion flow and swell to banish the darkness. Receding terror, blissful quiet, blessing, covenant preserved, now and always, child of child, honor and gratitude unending. For we as well honor and gratitude unending. We could not have overcome the blasphemy without your aid. In your everlasting grace, I pray you continue to guide we children of the forest. In your boundless mercy, I pray you forgive the lost and forsaken who succumbed to despair. To you, my dear Isura, I promise I shall never forget your words of wisdom. Ours is indeed a gift and a blessing, and a duty to our people I will uphold. Till my final breath, this I swear. Thank you. The great cleansing could not have succeeded without you. The blade has been purged, and the blasphemous beast which bore it laid low. The sacred wood that once held its breath in fear now breathes a long sigh of relief. I must return to Gordania and my regular duties as Elder Seedseer. But I should be glad if you could call upon me there. That is, if I may pause upon you one final time. Thank you. I promise not to detain you at length. Let us meet again at the Lotus Stand. The Elder Seedseer awaits you within. Shall we escort you to her? The Great One's ether flows all throughout the Twelves Wood, purging the last vestiges of Gleipnir's poison. The surviving wounded are no longer in danger and have begun to recover at long last. We have much cause to rejoice, in no small part because of you, my friend. On behalf of Gridania and myself, allow me to thank you yet again for your tireless efforts in bringing Gleipnir to heal. You went above and beyond the call of duty for the sake of our people and their homeland. You are inspiring to behold, and not for the first time, I must say. Forgive me, Elder Seatsier, but with this crisis behind us, I would suggest a new course of action. Oh, and what would that be? Rest. In all our time together, I have never seen you so hard pressed. Surely you are weary and could benefit from a brief respite. I appreciate your concern, my friend, but I cannot, will not. One day, perhaps, but not this day. But Elder Seatsier. Recent events have given me cause to reflect upon my past, upon lessons that I once thought I had taken to heart. When I did not yet understand the duty with which I had been entrusted. When these horns of mine were not but chains binding me to a destiny I did not choose. 'Twas Isur who taught me to appreciate the gift I had been given. Had he not been here to help me keep to the proper path, where would my errant feet have taken me instead? He has perhaps the first, but he would not be the last. My brother and sister and countless other kind souls, through their words and their support, have also helped me to continue to find a way forward, even when I thought there was none. Just by opening our hearts to one another that we in turn open new paths, that we can conceive of greater opportunities and brighter futures. All who live within Gridania are deserving of these gifts, and so I must always be there for them, that together we may journey in safety through darkest night. My life is my duties, and my duty is my life. I do what I love and desire naught else. But if ever there came a time when I need no longer serve as elder seatseer, I'd be forced to consider alternatives. Perhaps I'd do the same as Isura and settle down with my beloved. Finding and courting them would make for quite the adventure, don't you think? Grows what the future has in store. My present course is clear. So long as we Padgils serve as a bridge between man and elemental, Gridania can weather any storm. So I will continue to walk hand in hand with my people and my patrons along the path that we discover together. Though the blasphemy is no more, there are still administrative matters to resolve. If it is not too much to ask, could you bring the word of these recent events to our delegate in Radzat Han? It's been an honor and a pleasure, my friend. May the elementals watch over you and keep you. Yeah, I guess we can go do that. Though why we even need to go in person to tell them, I don't completely get that. Because there is link pros and everyone kind of has and uses them. So I don't get why. Like, I know there are times when it's like, yes, it makes sense that we have to go in person to go do some of these quests. Others, not so much. This would be one of those times. Most definitely would be one of those times. Welcome back. I pray you have brought glad tidings. Glatnir is slain. You've brought joy to me on an otherwise uneventful day. Of course, I had complete faith in your success, but I had begun to worry ever so slightly when you did not return as quickly as I anticipated. I shall report your success to the envoys at once. We have further need of you. I pray you will answer our call. And so that was the end of the whole uh um what are they called? Ta- Tank role quest line for Endwalker. Thank you for joining us here today for this little video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video on YouTube or maybe one of our mini streams over on Twitch. Till then, I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your day.